So yeah, don't watch Johnny English. Oh, sorry, I thought we were in the middle of a conversation. We were just starting one. Johnny English, bad movie. Bad, or at least the sequel, which is what I saw, and I hadn't even seen the first one. No, unless it's made just for kids, the jokes in it, if you can imagine a joke being a mile away, you could see it from a mile away. The jokes are as bad as that joke, alright? So don't even bother. Rowan Atkinson should be ashamed of that terrible movie. God, it was crap. Although I can imagine kids liking it, so if it's meant to be a kids' movie, then that's fine. Otherwise, terrible. Sin. I was at Sin last week, doing the show, radio show, of course, and some people tuned in, which was wicked. But I'm going to have to email Sin again, because usually I do the show, and then I log onto the servers at Sin and download the show to put up later as a podcast. But it wasn't available. There was some corruption with the file system, which is annoying because I just had all the technical issues before, so it's like everything compounded. But I'll have to email them to suss it out, see if that show is lost forever and only the live people ever got to hear it, or whether it's podcastable. And the podcast, I'm pretty sure, is region locked. Apparently people in other countries, they're saying they can't access it, there's no play button. And they say then they try to proxy in another country, like the route of their browser into another country to get to sin.org.au. And it did work, which is annoying, because I don't know why it would be region locked, because you can't have songs in podcasts, so what's the problem? I don't know, other radio show podcasts are international, so I'll have to ask him about that. But we might be able to get it onto iTunes soon. The person who's the genius on it is just getting back to me on it, because I'm not sure. Because if I had control of all of it, I'd be able to know, yes, that's the feed, and I can set it all up myself. But because it's kind of their end, do I do it? Do they do it? So we'll figure that out. So hopefully it'll be on iTunes, and everyone will be able to listen. So that'll be good. What else? What other cool things? Some Apple parodies coming later this week. I could have probably done it more timely, is what I'm thinking, because with the last iPhone parody, it was boom, like the day after or the day or two after. But these are pretty good. They're all right just for Sam Time videos during the week. I mean, you'll love them. iPad Air, and look, I'll tell you, the other one's the Mac Pro one. Make a bit of fun of the old Mac Pro. You just have to reshoot that, because one part of it, I said, just one little part of it, I said MacBook Pro instead of Mac Pro. Because how often do you say Mac Pro? Because who has a Mac Pro? But, yeah, so I have to redo that part. So it shouldn't be too bad. What else? What other things? Oh, and I might be rebranding the show a little bit soon. Pretty much just changing the intro a bit. Not because of this person, but I've been thinking of doing it for a while. But someone said the intro's a bit long. And I've been watching some YouTube videos of less popular people, and with intros that go on forever. And sometimes I just click away because I'm halfway through the intro. And the same time, news intro isn't too bad. But I might, instead of having the world logo with Samtime News, which is hard to fit in a square, I might have the Samtime News, the one I've been using for radio, because that looks pretty cool. And then I can like color code the shows. I'll show you what I mean. If I can just access the file here. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, here we go. This is the one now. Look at you, man. Now back to me. Now look at your Sam. That sort of logo, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe put that on Tur shirts. Maybe we can get a Tur shirt with that on, because that's pretty cool. But yeah, and then you can color code the show. Like Samtime News can be purple Samtime News, and then like a different day of the week can be green, and other things like that, or color code it, all sort of funkiness. Oh, and the Funky Movement came out today, saying that we're back in business. Funky Trains Movement, and shouted out a lot of people, some funky people doing funky things on Kickstarter and Steam groups, and just wanting dogs to talk and stuff. So that's awesome. And who is? Hang on, let's have just a quick squeeze. There's one awesome dude that popped up just because I like how some people get sort of excited about it. Because it's not like a skit or a comedy. Shush, you shaboom on your own time. And shaboom's a bit of a thing now with Samtime News. Hippo Man, which is a good name. These movement videos are the best. Awesome, that's cool. I like how people get into the funky movement. We're gonna funker, and that's what you have to do. You have to get funky. Ray William Johnson. I liked his last video. I think that he did because he was, boom, he had pep. That's what I'm going to do with this week's Sam Time News. It'll have to have some pep. Some pep in this, that's good. Halloween as well. I have to put in a couple of Halloween-themey things about it. But I've got it all written out, what I'm going to talk about. I just have to flick that up because this is all top secret information. All this information that's going to be in the show. Oh, it's gold. I mean, you can get it at any gaming website or everything I'm going to talk about. But in that format, never. So that'll be a good shoot. Cool. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So yeah, check out Sam Time News. This week is going to be fun. A full day, funky 5 days, back to funky 5 days of funkiness. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day, good night, good everything. Did I say good chat? Maybe. Funky bye.